Welcome to my Mutilation ranking. Today, we're ranking Mutilation from my least favourite all the way to my favourite. Now, this is a band that I've been loving for quite a while now. I've been binging the shit out of them recently, especially because one of their Discord members, Satanic Call, he's been just dick riding them. So I was like, you know what? Let's listen to them again, and then I fucking loved it. So, they don't have a lot of albums. So what we've done least favourite to favourite, so it's going to be ranked in that order. But there's only like 6 albums, so it'll be like the least favourite, then the next one, then the next one, then the next one. So you'll see in a visual setting what my favourites are. So you'll hear my voice and you'll see the sights. And that's how we like to do it on Quest for Metal. And that's how we're going to do it. So a lot of good releases. And as you can notice from the fucking tier list, there's no D. There's not even a C. You know, I mean, the least favourite would probably be a C. But there's no bad album. There's no bad Mutilation album. You could pick any of them, and they all bring something new to the table, and they all have a different sound. Some people say it all sounds the same. Well, they're retarded. They have a different sound on each fucking album. Sorrow Galaxies sounds nothing like Vampires of the Black Imperial Blood. Like, not even close. Not even a little smidgen. Not even a little chode. Sounds nothing like it. But hey-ho, let's get in with it. And as always, in these rankings, let me know your favourites down below. What's your favourite Mutilation album? Do you even like them? Some people call them Mutilation. You guys can suck my dick. Actually, some of you might like that. Don't do that. But yeah, let's get in with it. With my least favourite. So, what's it gonna be? It's gonna be this one. The egg one. Majestus Leprasus. Whatever the fuck it's called. This is actually Musical Destruction's favourite. I watched his ranking before this, and he's got this top. I enjoy this one. I think this is a good album. It's a solid album. It just, for me personally, it doesn't hold a candle to the fucking rest of the catalogue, to be honest. Like, the songs are good, but they're not fantastic. It does have this oppressive atmosphere. It does have this kind of, almost, I don't want to say DSBM, but almost like kind of, yeah, depressing mood to the album, which I do love because I love Funeral Doom and stuff like that. Some of my favourite genres, and DSBM is amazing. But for Mutilation, I don't know, it lacks a bit of catchiness, which I'd come to expect on some of the other releases. It was like the last one I listened to, so then maybe that plays a part, but I don't know, it just hasn't hooked me yet. And that's the only reason it's going into like least favourite, but for Mutilation, least favourite doesn't mean fucking shit. Doesn't mean shit. It's just my least favourite. Still a good album. I still implore you to check it out, because some people, like, Musical Destruction has it top. Next up, we have Ratwheel. Conning. I can't pronounce shit, but it's the one with all the rats in a wheel. Like, looks like a shuriken that could throw and, like, pierce someone's spleen. This is a great album. I love this album. I've been listening to this one a lot recently, actually. Some of the songs on here have just been ingrained in my soul. The second half of the album especially, those last couple of songs are some of the best Mutilations ever written. It's catchy, it is oppressive just like Majestus. Catchy, oppressive, fun. You say fun, you expect like Sabaton or something. No, it's fun in its own way. Like, it's fun in its own way. So yeah, Radon Conning is a great, solid album from start to finish. I love it. I want to play it on right now after this video, but I'm not going to. I'll probably play one of the others. Next up, we have Sorrow Galaxies, the latest album by Mutilation. Of course, it's Questy. I like my spacey shit. When something says Galaxies and has a fucking galaxy on the album cover, you know I'm hard for it. You know I'm going to start creaming over it. And I love this one. There's only like 4 songs on this fucking album. They're all long. That also makes me long. I love it. This has such a different mood to the rest of these albums. Such, like, they've changed the sound, and I, for one, enjoy the sound. Have a little sippy. I enjoy the sound that they changed to. As much as I love the early stuff, I adore this sound as well. So, if they keep making albums like this, I'll be on board. I'll be right on board. I love it. Sorrow Galaxies is one of my favourite Mutilation albums. I could easily put it as favourite, but for now, it's going to A. Because one album which I didn't like, one album which I hated, has actually risen a bit higher. How weird is that? Let's talk about that one. So, let's go with this one, which I always forget. So yeah, Remains of a Ruined Dead Cursed Soul is next in A+. Some people has this favourite as well. For me, this was the hardest one to get into. You know why. The first track is so just in your face and so just mind-melting that it kind of puts off the rest of the album. And it's great. It's a great kind of like poser repellent. Like, you get some poser repellent spray, throw that fucking unlistenable song first, the rest of the songs like kick ass. But now I love that first song. That first song has grown on me. I think it's one of the best songs they've done. But on first listen it is jarring. It is fucking jarring. But it was probably least favourite, and now it's rising up to A+, so maybe in like a couple of months it'll be fucking favourite. But for now, A+ it is. Amazing album. After the first like song, everything else is just perfect. Perfect Mutilation sound. Fuzzy, evil, atmospheric. It's just everything you want from Mutilation. Riffs and more. And now the first song just makes it even better for me. It makes it even fucking better. A+. Now is the hard one. What's in S and what's in favourite? I say it's hard, it's not really hard, because my favourite's set in stone. So next is Vampires of the Black Imperial Blood. Yes, this is the classic. This is the most popular one, I'm pretty sure. I think so, anyway. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, this is probably the most popular one, the one most people go to, but for me, one rises above it. Even though he's in a wheelchair and he can't rise above shit, but one rises above it. But yeah, I loved Vampires of the Black Imperial Blood. Like, the riffs on here, every song is catchy, every song is punchy, every song is memorable. I love every single song. It's an easy S. You know, if this was any other band, it would be fucking there. Because it's Mutilation and they have so many good albums, it's an S. Love it from start to finish. No dull moment, no bad song. Perfect. But there's one that's more perfect, and that is Black Millennium. Holy fucking shit. Holy shit. This album just takes everything from the debut and elevates it to a higher plane of existence. Like, the melodies in every song on here will be stuck in your head for days. Like, these melodies are so goddamn good. The riff's even better. The songwriting's even better. Like, the production's even better. Everything's better on this album. It's like a complete step up from Vampires. I love Vampires as well, but Black Millennium is just, it's perfection even more than the first one. So this is my Mutilation tier list. I love all these albums. They're all great. You could literally flip them around and it'd be good. You know, I could throw that there. I could throw this there. But for me, this is what I think. These are my favourite albums by Mutilation. Let me know down below what your favourites are. What do you think of my tier list? What do you think of each album here? Do you even like them? Do you think they're mid? Are they gear? Let me know, and we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.